We're rolling.
Okay, my name is William Trubridge. I was born in England, but I identify as a New Zealand. I call myself a Kiwi, and I've always competed for New Zealand in freediving. I was born on May 24th, 1980, which makes me a Gemini. I have brown eyes, and what else? I have a degree in biology and genetics. Some other things about me, one of my eyes is actually green. I'm 7 feet tall, and I'm wearing a black shirt right now. And in the 2004 Athens Olympics, I actually won the silver medal in breaststroke. So now I'm going to start the testimonial part of this video, and it is my intention to speak only the truth from this point on, and to not try and deceive or to hide or to obfuscate or in any way detract from the absolute truth. So I'm committed to being 100% truthful in this testimony. And I'll start with just a blanket statement, which is that I have never, during my entire career in freediving, in competitions or in training, taken any performance-enhancing drug of any kind. Not at any time. But beyond that, I can also say that I've never, in training or in competition, in freediving, and the whole time that I've been freediving, I've never used any pharmaceutical of any kind, any drug of any kind, in order to try and get an advantage, an edge. Whether or not there's any confirmation that that pharmaceutical does give an advantage or not, I've never used anything with that intention, not once in training or in competition. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I need to add to that, but just to go over some of the obvious ones, like obviously I've never used steroids or growth hormone or EPO or any kind of blood doping of that kind. I've never used benzodiazepines, Viagra, sildenafil, hypoxin, antithyroids, yeah, you name it, any drug that's on the list or that isn't on the list, I've never actually used it to enhance performance. The only time I think ever, like the closest, to give you an example, the closest I've ever come to something that could be categorized there is 2004, before I ever even competed in ADA and CMAS, and I had sinusitis for 6 months. I couldn't dive, couldn't even train in the pool, and a doctor injected corticosteroids in my buttock in order to try and, I think they were like an anti-inflammatory corticosteroid. So that's the only thing that kind of springs to mind, but I don't think it classifies in any way as obviously performance enhancing. And beyond that as well, I've never tried to cheat in any way outside of drugs in any competition in freediving. So I've never done anything that could count as cheating. For me, freediving has always been about the search for human aquatic potential. That was what attracted me to the sport in the beginning. That's what sustained me during a career of more than 20 years now. And that's what continues to drive me in training and in competition. And if we were to replace that kind of human exploration of our limits, of our potential, with pharmaceuticals, even if they're legal ones, it just takes away the whole sense. It takes away the meaning of the sport, the meaning of why did we get into it in the first place. So yeah, I think that concludes the testimony part of the video, and just like to say that there's nothing in this entire testimony that is false, of course. It's 100% truthful, but there's nothing that's omitted either. So I haven't tried to conceal or hide or omit any events, facts from this testimony. And I'm committed in the future in freediving to maintaining these standards. I'm committed to the integrity of the sport to my integrity in the sport. And I'm really excited about this project of FAIR and what it could mean and do for fair play, not just in freediving, but in all sports. So I really encourage everyone in freediving to get behind it, to record a testimony, and to create a movement that restores our faith in the purity of this sport. And we can set an example in all sports with freediving in this way. Thank you for the opportunity.
Happy?
Yeah.